Assalamu alaikum viewers and welcome back to my channel Lubna Scholars. Rani Lakshmibai of Jhansi, commonly known as Jhansi Ki Rani, was one of the most iconic figures in India's first war of independence in 1857. Born as Manikarnika Tambe in 1828 in Varanasi, she was married to Maharaja Gangadhar Rao, the ruler of Jhansi, and became the Queen of Jhansi, taking on the name Lakshmi Bai following her husband's death. The British East India Company attempted to annex Jhansi under the doctrine of lapse, a policy that disallowed the adopted heirs of ruler from inheriting the throne. Refusing to surrender Jhansi, Lakshmi Bai became a key leader in the rebellion against British rule, leading her troops into battle with unparalleled courage and determination. Her bravery and leadership in resisting colonial forces made her a symbol of Indian resistance and women's empowerment. Now we will talk about 10 unknown facts about her. Number 1. Proficient warrior. From a young age, Rani Lakshmi Bai was trained in swordsmanship, horseback riding, archery, and martial arts, skills that later made her a formidable military leader. She was known to practice riding on horseback with two swords, one in each hand. Number 2. Adopted son. After the husband, Maharaja Gangadhar Rao died without a natural heir, Lakshmi Bai adopted a son, Damodar Rao, in an effort to continue the royal lineage. It was the adoption that the British refused to recognize, using it as a pretext to annex Jhansi. Number 3. Master of Disguise. During the rebellion of 1857, when British forces overran Jhansi, Rani Lakshmi Bai escaped from her fort in disguise, with her son tied to her back. This daring escape helped her regroup and continue her fight against the British from the fort of Kalpi. Number 4. Alliance with Tatya Group. Rani Lakshmi formed an alliance with other prominent leaders of the rebellion, including the famous rebel commander Tatya Tope. Together they fought several battles against the British forces, including the defense of Jhansi and the Battle of Gwalior. Number 5. British admiration. Even her enemies, the British, admire her courage. Hugh Ross, the British general who led the attack on Jhansi, reportedly called her the best and bravest of the rebel leaders and noted that she was clever, beautiful, and dangerous. Number 6. Her final battle. Lakshmi Bai died fight on the battlefield of Gwalior in 1858. According to reports, she dressed as a soldier and fought until the very end, refusing to surrender. Her body was said to have been burned by a hermit to prevent the British from capturing it. Number 7. Symbol of feminism. Rani Lakshmi Bai broke the traditional gender roles of her times. As a widow and a queen, she challenged the patriarchal norms and took on the responsibilities of leadership and warfare, becoming a role model for women's empowerment in Indian history. Number 8. Reluctant rebel. Initially, Rani Lakshmi Bai was not in favor of armed rebellion. She had even tried to negotiate with the British, seeking a peaceful resolution for her adopted son's right to rule. It was only after these negotiations failed that she decided to take up arms. Number 9. Poetry and learning. Aside from being a warrior, Rani Lakshmi was highly educated. She was fluent in several languages including Marathi, Hindi, and Persian, and was also knowledgeable in religious texts and poetry. Number 10. Her memorial in Gwalior. While her life ended on the battlefield, Rani Lakshmibai bravery is commemorated in many parts of India. One of the most notable memories is in Gwalior, where a statue of the warrior queen mounted on horseback with her sword drawn stands as a tribute to her legacy. Rani Lakshmibai's story is a powerful blend of courage, leadership, and resistance, and these lesser known facts further illustrate the depth of her character and the impact she had on India's fight for freedom. She was only 29 years old at the time of her death. She was born on November 19, 1828 and died on June 18, 1858 during the Indian Rebellion of 1857 while fighting against British forces. In the end, I would like to say that Rani Lakshmibai fierce resistance against British colonialism and her refusal to accept subjugation has immortalized her as a national heroine. Her legacy is one of bravery, patriotism, and defense in the face of injustice. Although she fell in battle in 1858, her martyrdom inspired generations of Indian freedom fighters, and her name continues to evoke pride and admiration in the history of India's struggle for independence. Jhansi Ki Rani's courage, determination, and unyielding spirit remains legendary, making her one of the most celebrated figures in India's freedom movement. I hope you will like this video, so kindly like, subscribe, and share my channel. We will meet in the next video with next topic. Until then, take care and goodbye.